everyone. I'm here again, Rachel Ogunsanwo, and today we are now also talking about the author's compound. I bring to you a very interesting video. Are you sure you're ready? Grab your seat, pick your popcorn, and let's dive into it.
My heart is so filled with joy. Yeah.
Let's talk about clarity. 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 Now, at every stage of our life, especially if you're an adult, you will get to a junction where you have to decide. Like, if you look to the left, to the right, up and down, you'll be like, I have two, three, four options before me. Which should I go for? If I choose option A, this will be the aftermath. Option B looks good, but this is the aftermath. Option C, D, and Co. Yeah, they might look good, but this is the aftermath. I've been in that situation before. I trust many people watching me have been in that situation before. Okay, so about 7 years ago, I wanted to make some decision. After I finished my MSc in 2013, I said, okay, I had three options: to go straight ahead to start my PhD, to start my veterinary company and business, or to have a farm. Okay, while on campus, I've always loved to be a veterinarian. Veterinarian are people who handle the business side of veterinary. So after my MSc, after I got married, after I had my child, I just felt okay, it's time to take another decision, another intentional decision. Don't forget, like I said at the beginning, you have choices to make. Each of those choices um, look beautiful. Using your physical eyes and your physical brain, they all look beautiful. But I knew I had to pray. I knew I had to see God's face. I knew God knows more than me, and the future is in His hand. So I wanted to really do what God will lead me to do. So I started praying, I started seeking God's face. And then for the financial aspect, PhD was capital intensive. You all know, right? Then for the farm, I needed land, this and that to do that. Then for the breast premium, I needed to lease or rent office space and then stock up. So everything was financially intensive. And then I was like, should I not for weeks, for months, I was wondering, oh, should I, which one should I? Then for time, all of them would take my time. So I just needed to do one or at most two. I prayed and prayed and prayed, and eventually, some green lights. I did the three. I did the three. Oh. Like till now, I still look back and say, "Oh, God is great," because He's telling you the finances I had then could only cater for one, but somehow I eventually did the three. That year, I did the three. It started well. The first year, like I did my started my PhD, did my lab work, back back to back lab work. By the way, I worked on cancer drugs. I mean, how to ameliorate the toxicity cancer drugs brings. It's a beautiful work. I started during my MSc, and after MSc, I decided to go further in my PhD course, and it was a very interesting one. So I started that PhD too. I started my farm. I started the entrepreneur. How God did it, all glory be to Him. But the purpose of this video, what happened after? Do you know, my dear people, that several years after that decision, I'm not doing any of the three again? Why? Because God knows the end from the beginning. I'm sure then, when I was really praying, fasting, saving up, investigating, doing one thing, I want to do this, I want to do that, God would just be looking at how I have something better. I like my plan for you is not even one of these. Okay, according to God's calendar, it might be God's plan for me to start, of course, because I wouldn't say I didn't gain one or two stuff there, but sincerely, if I knew what I know now, I won't invest that much time, effort, and money into those three things. I'll just go straight to what I'm not doing now. So it also boils down to knowing God truly and for yourself. Even when you go ask your mentor, your parents, your friends, or whatever for counsel, they will counsel you based on the physical. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? They will counsel you based on their experience or what they know. But there is an extra, there is a special extra from God. When God leads you, counsels and guides you, It will not even be based on physical manifestation. What is happening now, what is happening in Nigeria, or what is happening in the world, or what is happening in UK, or what is happening in this institution. According to so theory, according to so theorem, this is not possible. Do you understand? According to the physical, whatever advice or counsel they give you may just work for that year or that semester or that month. But God that knows the future, He knows 5, 10, 20 years beyond what you're asking. He knows how to lead and guide you to the best of choice. That's why many people will say, okay, when I did this thing, I didn't even feel like it was not looking rosy, it was not even looking like it will blow. But see me now. Because many times the end is much more important. Or let me say, the future plan is much more important than your present plan. So I really want to call everybody to attention these days that when you are in the midst of taking several decisions, or when you're at the junction of taking se- several decisions that will affect your future, or maybe that will affect your spouse, your siblings, and your children, it is very important, very, very important to let God lead you, because God's decision, God's suggestion, God's directive, God's guidance is valid, more valid than the present circumstance. God might be telling you to do something now, maybe the person you propose to or say yes to, the country where you would live or do your postgraduate, the business you will go to. Don't base your decision on your present circumstance. Oh, I don't have the money for it now. I don't do this. I don't do that. Those ones are ephemeral. They are temporal factors. Did you get what I'm saying? So you really need clarity when you have several decisions telling you, pick me, pick me, pick me. I'm here. I'm the best bet now. No, no, no. Don't just rest on such signal. Take it a step further and talk to God. God really cares. He really wants to. He wants to help you. He wants to come into your life. He wants to help you make the best of the best decision. Out of ABC that I stated initially, ABC. I'm not even doing any of them seriously now. I'm doing something else. Okay, I'm authoring. You all know I'm authoring. I've authored 25 books. I'm publishing, helping other people to write their books, to author their books and be published also. Do you understand? I'm doing my NGO. I have an NGO, Avila Habits of Comfort, where that's my philanthropic side. We reach out to many people, the destitute, we go to schools, we talk about sexual purity. There are a lot of things. We help the widows with food stuff and all. That is also a beautiful one that was not even in the plan. When I was praying and asking God, Lord, what should I pick B or C? So I think what it is safe to say that when you're praying and telling God, don't give him options, because when you give God 1, 2, 3, or 10 options, it might not even be any of the options at the end of the day. Do you understand? So talk to me in the comments. Are there decisions that you've taken like me that at the end of the day you're like, oh no, why did I even choose this then? It happens, and we are getting better. Don't forget, for clarity of purpose, clarity of decision, whatever. When you have 1, 2, 3 options facing you, do not rest on your own understanding. Trust God because He knows the future, and I'm sure that our future is bright. All right, take care. Don't forget, like, drop your comments, subscribe, click the notification bell. I will bring you another video very soon. God bless you. Bye.